I do want to, if I can, briefly address.
Could I just,
Sure.
a point of clarification? You just said something that also appears in your briefs that I was confused by.
Sure.
You said that you're not disputing that these employees have collective bargaining rights. But what does that mean to you? Because the idea of collective bargaining rights is that there's somebody else on the other side that has to sit down and collectively bargain with you. So are you saying that, in fact, there is an obligation on the part of the state guard to sit down at a collective bargaining table?
It should be their employer, which is the Department of Defense, who could ask us to serve as the representative, might be bound by what we enter into, but it would be forced through and against them. Let me explain how that makes sense. If you step back and you ask who's best positioned to handle all this, the authority in the first instance or the department? The department on the front end is the only entity that can bring all the interests to the table. So when they're negotiating or trying to amicably work out a dispute, they, unlike the authority, are subject to presidential control. And so they can ensure that the president's commander-in-chief powers aren't frustrated. They have immense influence over the guards and the adjutants general, but most important of all, the technicians are Defense Department employees. The Defense Department signs their checks, the Defense Department withholds their dues, the Defense Department issues myriad regulations that govern the sort of conduct technicians can engage in. That's all stuff with respect to which they may wish to collectively bargain, but the Defense Department's in charge of. On the back end, I'm sorry,
keep going, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, on the back end, when the authority actually issues the order, generally speaking, it's not possible or I should say in some cases it won't be possible to redress their injuries without the department's cooperation. In this very case, we were ordered to restore the union to dues withholding status.